Let's talk about Austin, Texas. Let's do it. What is up, everybody? It's your boy, Bill for Anything. Welcome to another review, a city review, okay? This is long overdue. This is I'm not gonna call it a full review because I wasn't there that long, but it's my review of Austin, Texas. I kind of call this a first impressions. And so me living in Dallas, Austin was a place that I was told continuously to go check it out. Austin is the capital of Texas. It's less than, they say reportedly less than 1 million people that live there, probably a little bit more now, but it is known as the fun town, the college town, the party scene, okay? And so I had some time to head out there for an event about a week or two ago. Actually left the vlog on my Patreon, so those of you who subscribe to the Patreon, you probably seen it. Those of you who haven't, definitely go check it out. I'm gonna be putting more content on there. And so, you know, I wanted to make this video just to kind of let you know what to sort of expect if you're going there and visiting for the first time. Now, before I get into it, I can hear the keyboards clacking behind me. And I know that every time I do a video similar to this, I'm gonna have some people that hop in the comments and they're gonna say, oh, well, you know, don't be telling people to come over here. Leave people where they're at. We don't want them over here. Oh, make sure this is a Republican state. Don't come over here if you're a Democrat. We love our guns. Don't take our guns. Listen, I'ma live wherever the hell I wanna live. This is a free country, first and foremost. And I'm not causing no trouble. I mind my business and I handle my business. And you should too. There's no reason why anybody shouldn't at least be able to visit somewhere if you like it and you want to live. If you're somebody who's a straight person, you're not, what I mean by straight meaning like, you know, you're not a troublemaker. That's what I meant. I wasn't. Anyway, so, you know, if you somebody who's just, you know, you minding your business, you got a family, you just trying to create a life, man, don't let people discourage you from where you want to live. Don't nobody own no cities. They can't tell you where to go and none of this other stuff. Go there, check it out for yourself. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you go on to the next state. But don't let it be dependent upon what one person say, man. A lot of people just bug me out with that. These little silly comments, like that's gonna mean something. Anyway, let's get back to the positives. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, there's not that much differences between Dallas and Austin. It's still Texas, and what you'll find is that the people are hella dope, hella cool. If anything, they're even more laid back over there. They're more chill. And so I noticed that right away. As soon as I got there, I went to this restaurant, and the restaurant I went to, the waiters, the waitresses, like they all just showed me love. They came, sat down with me, gave me places to go to. They, you know, I told them I was visiting. They told me places to go to. They hung out with me for a little bit. It was just really cool, man, really cool. And so I hung out mostly downtown, okay, in the downtown area. And I went primarily around 6th Street, which is a popular area in Austin. That's where all the partying is happening. That's where everybody's just living it up. Everybody's just lit. It's crazy, right? And so I did take some time to look around a little bit. I went to a few of the malls, checked out some of the other scenery, took some pictures. So, you know, I took a couple photos, and for the most part, you know, I was there for an event. It was a Verizon event, and it was an event where it brought together a lot of the creators, content creators, photographers, videographers, etc. So it was a great networking type of event. So I met a lot of people from Austin. I met some other people who they had fly in from other cities. So it was a really cool vibe. It was a cool night. It was, I mean, awesome. So let me get into some of the other things that was going on that I noticed right away. Right away, I'm gonna tell you like this: the traffic over there, it's worse than Dallas. Period. Hands down, it's worse than Dallas. It didn't matter what time of day I was driving or where I was going to. My GPS, it don't matter what it said, I always ended up being on the road longer. I don't know if that was just maybe that's the one-off, but there's definitely some traffic that goes on over there. Okay, so it's not compared to here, it's definitely worse from what I noticed. All right. Another thing that I noticed is that a lot of people are on those little scooters. I don't know if you're familiar with them. I know Bird makes them. Lime Bike, I think, makes those scooters as well. Those electric joints that you gotta pay to kind of use your phone. Everybody's on them. Like, I damn near thought I seen somebody in the middle of the street, like in the middle of the highway with one of those things. Like, everybody was on those scooters, like ridiculously on those scooters. And so usually when you see that, that's a sign of like parking is bad and the driving situation is just tough. And so people everybody, I mean, like older ladies, like you name it, like everybody was on those scooters. Okay. For me, being vegan, the vegan scene over there was dope. I found a lot of restaurants that had vegan food. I went to this one spot called Voodoo Donuts. Oh my God. Banging donuts. So, you know, I had a couple places that was like my go-to places while I was down there. So the scene over there in terms of vegan food is definitely, it's popping. Like it's up and running. All right. So definitely don't got to be discouraged about that. Another thing I noticed is that there's a lot of space there. Okay. There's definitely room for development. As I'm driving, I'm seeing a lot of land, which is not unusual. You're going to see a lot of land when you come to the South, but you see a lot of land, a lot of opportunities from to build things over there. And so I definitely see why a lot of people are gravitating to it. And maybe it is getting too crowded. I mean, I don't know. You know, that's just the way things go, right? You got people who move in from LA or Florida or whatever. They want to Arizona. You know, if you look it up, Austin is one of the fastest growing cities, you know, in the state. So, I mean, you know, it's not unusual that that's the case. And that probably has a lot to do with why it's a bit crowded in terms of but the driving situation, why the traffic's like that. That kind of explains it. I'm trying to think, what else do you need to know? Oh, how could I forget this? Almost forgot this. Being in the downtown area, what really touched me, or at least like just, I couldn't avoid it, was the homeless situation that goes on over there. Like it really, I'm from New York. I've seen people take dumps right in front of me, man. Like in the streets, in the subway, like just straight. I've seen it. So I'm not new to it, but I'm talking like I was tripping over people. There were people sleeping on the floor with sheets on them. It just made me feel like, damn, like sometimes you think you going through things, you think that what you got going on is bad, and we all got different situations that we dealing with, but it's like, if you got a bed to sleep on at the end of the night, if you able to put food in your stomach and you don't go a day without a meal, for the most part, you winning. You put clothes on your back, you got a closet full of clothes, you winning. Because seeing that over there, and don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to paint the whole, it's not Austin. I can't say that. I didn't go to every single part, so I can't say every single part has a homeless issue. But in that downtown area, which I understand makes sense because people are partying so much over there, and so it's a great opportunity for them to, get money from people. But it was just really, really bad, man. And it was to the point where, watching them, just look so defeated, it just broke me a little bit, man. It really took a lot of the wind out of everything, because it's like, it's hard for me to just kind of go about my business. I can't ignore people. You see what I'm saying? Like, I just can't ignore that, and I get it. Some people do, you just keep it moving, but it's hard when it's like right there in your face, the entire time. So that was one thing that I noticed, like, man, they need to, that community of people in Austin, like it's great to figure that out. And I was actually warned about that too. When I got to Austin, somebody was mentioning about the homeless issue, but I just kind of brushed it off like, yeah, all right, cool. You see it all the time, but man, when it's real. It's definitely real over there. So, but that's just something to kind of keep in mind if you're gonna go over there. You're gonna probably run into that. Now, other than that, people are dope. It's the vibe again. It's just really, really cool vibe. I'm definitely gonna go back. Definitely gonna spend some more time over there. This is just me passing by, seeing things for the first time, seeing how things are. Now I kind of gauge it and I kind of understand how things are, because what you notice too is that there's a lot of outdoor activities, but it is getting cold over here right now. So, I might have to wait on that. But overall, guys, Austin, great city to visit, great city to potentially live from what I see so far. And, if you, wait, hold on. Sorry about that. Phone just turned on. But back to this. If you're gonna go check out Austin, definitely do. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what are some of your favorite places that you visited in Austin. What are some of the things that you did? Hit that thumbs up. Share with your friends. Share with your family. Whoever wants to know a little bit more about Austin. It's your boy, Bill for Anything. Peace and love, you guys. Oh, before I go, I gotta give a shout out. I gotta thank again all the Patreons. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. Appreciate you. Peace.